Have you ever gazed up at the night sky or watched a breathtaking sunset and wondered, what's next? What lies beyond this life? For millennia, humanity has been captivated by the idea of heaven, a place of ultimate peace, joy, and reunion. Today, let's embark on a journey together. Let's spend the next 8 minutes imagining what heaven might truly be like, drawing from timeless spiritual texts, theological ideas, and the deepest hopes of the human heart. First, let's talk about the senses. Imagine waking up not to the sound of an alarm clock, but to a symphony of a kind you've never heard before. Music that isn't just sound, but a feeling of pure joy that resonates in your very soul. The air isn't just air. It's perfumed with a fragrance that's a blend of every beautiful scent you have ever loved. A spring morning, fresh rain, your favorite flower, all combined into one perfect aroma. You open your eyes, and the light, the light. It's not like the harsh sun or artificial bulbs. It's a warm, golden radiance that seems to emanate from everywhere and everything, bathing the landscape in a glow that feels like a hug. There are no shadows here, not because there's no depth, but because the light itself is the source. The colors are more vibrant, more alive than anything on Earth. The green of the grass is a green you've never seen. The blue of the sky holds an infinite depth, and you might even see colors your human eyes were never capable of perceiving before. And what about you? You look at your hands, and they're yours, but they're perfect. The aches are gone, the scars have faded, the worries that etched lines on your face have vanished. You feel an energy, a vitality that makes you want to run, leap, and dance. There's no sickness, no pain, no fatigue. You are in the prime of your existence, not defined by a physical age, but by a timeless, spiritual youthfulness. You are whole, complete, and utterly at peace in your own skin. This is the glorified body theologians speak of, familiar yet perfected. Then you see them, the ones you've missed so dearly, not as faint memories or ghostly apparitions, but as real and solid as you are. A parent, a grandparent, a dear friend, even a beloved pet you said a tearful goodbye to years ago. The reunion isn't filled with the sorrow of past parting, but with an overwhelming, explosive joy. The hugs are real. The laughter echoes in that beautiful air. The conversations pick up right where they left off. But now, there are no misunderstandings, no unspoken words. You see them, and you know them. And you are known by them in a way that is complete and perfect. All the love you ever felt for them is magnified 1,000 times over, pure and untainted by human imperfection. Let's explore this new world. The landscape of heaven is often described as a garden or a city, or perhaps both. Imagine walking through fields that ripple like liquid gold under that divine light. You can walk alongside a crystal-clear river, and the Bible describes this as the river of the water of life. Dipping your hand in, it's not just wet, it is refreshing in a way that quenches a thirst you didn't even know you had, a thirst for life itself. On its banks grow trees, the tree of life, bearing 12 kinds of fruit, a different one for each month. Each bite isn't just for sustenance, it's an experience, a taste of pure goodness and healing. Maybe you wander into the city, a city not made of cold concrete and steel, but of materials that sound like a jeweler's dream. Foundations of precious stones, gates of pearl, and streets of what looks like transparent gold. But it's not the material wealth that's staggering. It's the atmosphere. There are no locked doors, no fear, no anxiety. It's a community where everyone operates from a place of pure love and service to one another. Imagine a place with no competition, no jealousy, no greed. Just a shared, overwhelming sense of belonging and purpose. And what would you do in heaven? This is a question people often ask. Will we just be sitting on clouds playing harps forever? The picture painted is far more dynamic. We will have purpose. Think about your greatest passions on earth, creating art, making music, exploring, learning, building. Now imagine being able to do those things with no limitations. You could compose a symphony with the angels, paint a masterpiece with colors that don't exist on Earth, or explore the vastness of God's creation, which might be far grander than just one universe. There will be a continuous process of learning and discovery. You could sit and talk with historical figures, scientists, artists, and thinkers from every era, not just learning facts, but understanding their hearts and minds. You could finally understand the great mysteries of the universe, the why behind everything, because you'll be in the presence of the one who designed it all. Work will not be a toil, but a joyful expression of your unique gifts, a way of contributing to the beauty and joy of heaven. It will be creativity and service, unleashed and perfected. But the most profound, most central aspect of heaven is this: being in the direct presence of God. This is the ultimate reality that all other joys flow from. It's described as seeing Him face to face. Imagine standing before the source of all love, all beauty, all truth, and all goodness. It's not an experience of fear or judgment, but of being completely and unconditionally loved. Any sense of shame, guilt, or inadequacy you ever carried dissolves in the ocean of His grace. In that moment, you will understand how deeply you have been loved your entire life. This presence isn't just a single event, it's the very air you breathe. It's a continuous state of worship, but not worship as a chore or a somber duty. It's a spontaneous, joyful, erupting celebration. It's the natural response of a heart that is finally home, finally whole, and finally in the presence of the one it was created for. Every beautiful sight, every joyful reunion, every creative act becomes an act of worship, a reflection of the infinite goodness of the Creator. Heaven is not an escape from reality, it's an entry into ultimate reality. It's not the end of your story, it's the beginning of the real story, the one that never ends. The struggles, the heartaches, and the tears of this life will seem like a distant dream, a short preface to an eternal epic of joy, discovery, and love. There will be no more goodbyes, no more sickness, no more tears. As we conclude our 10-minute journey, let this vision not be a source of longing for an end, but a source of hope and purpose for today. Knowing the beauty that awaits can give us the strength to live more lovingly, more courageously, and more joyfully right now. It reframes our earthly troubles, not as the final word, but as temporary challenges on the path home. The promise of heaven is the ultimate happily ever after, a reality more wonderful than we can possibly imagine. Thank you for spending this time with me, imagining the unimaginable. If this video has brought you a little bit of hope or peace today, I'd be so grateful if you'd like, share, and subscribe to the channel for more content that explores the biggest questions of life and faith. Until next time, live with hope.